James Watt Show. It's the James Watt Show. It's the James Watt Show. And now it's in Dutch.
James Watt Show. Elke morgen, voordat ik naar school ga, luister ik getrouw naar de James Watt Show.
We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that you're now allowed. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. You can go out with a mate, even have an arm's length date. You could make a new face mask, show off your hair, make friends gasp. You could have a ride on a bike, go boating with my mate Mike. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. Play tennis with new balls. You can hide them up your smalls. Go for a walk in a big field, away from others. Keep them peeled. Go to work if you must. Sing this song if you want to bust. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. You could get on a quiet bus or try an elephant with a tusk. Stay at home, stay alert, eat 5 pies in your yurt. You could show off your lovely tan. Do it right, you'll get a new fan. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. Have a picnic in a circle. Share a chat with your Aunt Myrtle. Play some golf in loud pants. Watch some news, have some rants. Buy up loads of extra flour. Bake a cake every hour. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. Go fishing for some pike. Go to work on your bike. Head for a day to the coast. Then come home for a roast. You could use your friend Small Lou, but be dead quick, do a 1, not a 2. We're not in lockdown across the world. There's some things that are now allowed. We're not in lockdown across the world. There's some things that are now allowed.
It's the James Watt Facebook Live Show. He's here to let everybody know about news and views and jokes and frolics. It don't matter that it's a load of all lists. It's James Watt. It's James Watt. It's James Watt, and what a lot he's got. It's always sunny when James is talking. It don't matter where you're driving or walking. From what is on the world is bright and gay. And again, that's what he told me to say. It's James Watt. It's James Watt. It's James Watt, and what a lot he's got.
Everybody loves James Watt.
And hello, welcome to the show. Here we are. We're kind of live. No, we are live. Look at that, we're live and everything. This is James Watt, whatever it's called, the Still Here show here, the Still Here show, lockdown show, whatever, what's up, whatever it's called nowadays. We've got no idea, to be honest, because we're in a confused state and it's raining as well. So it's all gone to pot. This is James Watt live on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Periscope and also Great Yorkshire Radio as a replay at 9 in the evening. Even I know if you're watching this now, think, hang on, it's not in the evening, it's the middle of the day. I know it's middle of the day, but it's middle of the evening. Anyway, we are here. Welcome along. Let's have a look at who's coming to the show already today. It's very, very exciting to be here. Eric Madeley is here, still here, who sent me a picture of a combine harvester yesterday after yesterday's excitement later on the show as well. Rosie New is here. Yoo-hoo to you. Rob Farr, freshly shaven and bushy-tailed. Really? We'll see a photograph of that, maybe, in that case. What else? Simon Cooper is here as well. Hello, I like the new song. We'll play it again later on if you just joined us. We've done some new words to the lockdown show song, or the lockdown song. Because we're kind of only half in lockdown. I don't think are we in lockdown anymore? We're not quite sure what we're in. We don't think we're in lockdown, but we're not sure. Anyway, so we got some new words for it. It's only just been put together this morning by a team of experts in here. I was doing it so well that Coral, my daughter, actually came in and said, "Could you close the door, Dad, please? Because it's annoying because I'm trying to do my chemistry." It's that good. So anyway, so well done. What else? Janet Widdowson said, "It must be summer. It's raining." Yeah, I was out on my bike earlier on this morning. Lady Watt said to me, "It's not raining at all out there. It'd be fine." It was pelting it down. James Stokes is still listening, still with us, still watching. Lottie loves the new song. Janet Widdowson says, "New song." Yeah, well, we'll play it at the end of the show as well, so you can enjoy it. It's not got the full mix on it yet. We haven't done the full pimping up of the whole song yet, but we're on the way with it, haven't we? And whether we get a chance to do a video of all the things that I say in the song is unknown at the moment, because it does require going out and about, or at least pretending going out and about. Okay, Paul French is with us. Thanks for the BFBS show. And all you did for the forces. Well, good afternoon, Paul French. It was quite a long time ago that now, but that's good. Thank you very much. Okay. Roxy is loving the new lockdown show. Did you put my T-shirt in the post? Says Lottie. Yes, it should be arriving. Now, I put quite a lot of stamps on it. As you know, the post office in the village is still closed, and so hopefully it'll arrive, and hopefully you won't have to pay any money. But I didn't put my address on it, so hopefully it'll be. Anyway, Paul French, good to know you're here as well today. And Janet says, "Call it the furloughed show." I quite like that as a thing, okay? We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things you can do now. Well, if we're not in lockdown across the world, okay, here's some things you are now allowed. Is the new chorus to the song, which we'll have to get used to. Anyway, welcome to the show. We're here, and hello to you if you're watching on Periscope, in particular, because people on Periscope have very short attention spans. And so hello to you. Welcome for the next 20 seconds before you move on to something else. And we've got a show here now. Casimir, I don't know if Casimir is with us yet today, but he sent me some details of the new Golden Watt game. That's coming soon, but I got so busy doing the new lockdown show song that we haven't had a chance to do it. But not to worry, we have other games that you're going to love today. Stick around. You can still phone us, of course, as well. Here's the phone. Yeah, we've got the phone working. Let's just check it all out. Yeah, it is there. Right, so give us a call. Our number is 07956 233 726. Is our number. You can call at any point. I know someone called when we were not live yesterday. Didn't leave a message. It was probably PPE or whatever they call themselves nowadays. But there we go. Okay, we're not in lockdown across the world. No, we're not. And so there we go. We're on. Should we do a little song? I'm going to go and plug my keyboard. I've still only got one cable. Not got to the shop. I don't think the cable shops are open yet. I don't think they're regarded as vital services. I'm not sure. So let's see if we can get to this. Here we go. Right, let's get some nice music on for the show today. Right, here we go. Again, it's coming in. Okay, you'll get it. Okay, beautiful. It is time for What's in the Box. This is where I have something in a box, and you have to guess what is in the box. It's a classic. It's a classic game. Classic World of Watt furloughed show. Are we still here? Game. Right. So here we go. Here's the box. It's something that I found in my house, and can I just say it's the best show ever. This is the best show ever. Thanks very much, Lottie. We thank you. Okay, if only you were as influential as all the other listeners, viewers to this show, that would be useful. But Lottie, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Okay, avocado says Rob Farr with his new haircut, all shavely, shaved or whatever he did. This one. No pictures, by the way. Right. So what is in the box? It's a non-edible item. I found it in my house. It's been in my house for a while. But what is it? any ideas? I did not find this in the kitchen. It is not a kitchen item today. It was in another part of the house. It's just hanging around, to be honest, okay? Is it broccoli? Says Roxy Wilson. We have broccoli in our house. Broccoli. It's not broccoli. It's not edible. This is something that one of these is pretty useless. You need a number of these to be any use at all. One is the absolute minimum. I'm going to turn this off now. The absolute minimum number you could deal with, I would say, is 3 or 4. But not more normally, you would use 10s, 20s, maybe 100 of these at one go. What could it be? What's in the box? Okay, I agree with Lottie about the show, says Simon Cooper. Thank you very much. Rob, hair news coming in from Rob. I've just shaved my shaved hair. I've just shaved. Hair is still there. Thank you very much. Is it juggling balls because of the 3? Because of the 3. Okay, is it no? It's not juggling balls. Is it a coat hanger? Because that's right, Eric, isn't it? Eric Madeley, most intelligent man in Derbyshire, by the way. I might add to that. Okay, he says coat hanger because you just don't tend to use ones. Do you? Well, you do use one if you've just got one coat, but there'd be a number of them. I know what you're saying there. Okay, Lottie says one thing we wouldn't have had this show if we weren't in lockdown. It's kept us happy. Thank you very much indeed. Yes, well, that's the idea. The idea we thought we'd do it for a couple of weeks. And it's been going on for about 2.5 months now. But there you go. Is it tile spacers, says Michael Carthy, who is a very, very intelligent man. And he lives in the Stafford area of the United Kingdom of England land. So well done. Is it hair curlers, says Roxy Wilson. Juggling balls, thought Roxy as well. Janet's going for hundreds and thousands. Okay, non-edible thing. And it's not hair curlers as well. What could it be? Is it curtain hooks in that case, says Roxy? No. Is it one of those polystyrene balls used for packaging? Simon Cooper, good. If you were going for a night out, it might be useful to take this item. If you're going to have a really good night out, in the old days when we used to have really great night outs, out there with people, and you could get close to people and hug and kiss people and all that sort of thing. If you were going to have a great night out, this might be symbolic of that night out, because you'd say when you came back in, oh yeah, we had a night out, and with this item. Okay, we had a night out with this item, and the item is in the house. Is it hair clips? We had a night out with our hair clips. Michael Carthy is now coming in. Is it with condoms? I think that says more about you than me, to be honest, Michael. I'm just saying. It does say to that one. What about, is it cigarettes, I presume that is, Lottie. No, it's not. Yeah. Anyway, it's not that. It's not champagne corks either. It is not matches. Eric Madeley is coming with an idea as well. Let's see if we can. Do we need to build it up, because somebody got it quite close early on, but they didn't get it quite right. And Eric, I think, has picked up the clue quite well. So here we go. Not a £1 coin. It's not memories. Eric Madeley, you've got the right answer, Eric. Well done. You've said tiles, because you spell it right as well. Tile. Thank you, because you would have a night on the tiles, and in the box today, we have one solo tile cut. And it's a bit of a cut tile, and it's no longer needed, but we haven't thrown it away, just in case we need 3/4 of a tile in the Watt household in the future. We decided to keep it just in case. So congratulations. So Eric, you get ding of the day today. Ding of the day. Well done. Should we celebrate? Put that down somewhere. Should we celebrate Eric and his getting it right with Olga Corbett today? As our dog. That does acrobatics. This is particularly good for the radio audience. You'll be impressed about this. Right, here we go. Yes! And Olga Corbett does a backflip live on the television. You don't get that anywhere else, kids. That's for sure. Olga Corbett, the dancing and acrobatic dog, available on this show on demand. Well done. So there we go. What is under? Place it under the teapot. That's a good idea, actually. A very good idea, Janet. Thank you very much. Rob Farr thought it might have been memories, but that would have been wrong, of course, ridiculously. So there we go. You don't take memories out with you. You create memories. You wouldn't take. You'd have a night on the tiles, but you wouldn't take a memory out with you. That would be a ridiculous thing. You would create memories while you're out there, Rob. Okay, you've got it wrong, haven't you? You've got it wrong, Rob. What's wrong with you today? It's your haircut. It's sending you balmy. Oh, well, I don't know. £1 coin. £1 coin. No, it's not £1 coin, I'm afraid, either. It wasn't. It was a tile. It was a tile. It said £1 coin. The only thing we've got £1 here is
Come on, ladies,
what have we got?
Come on, ladies. £1 fish. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies.
£1 fish.
£1 fish.
Beautiful.
Have a look. £1 fish.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks very much for coming in for that one. The guy who was on Britain's Got Talent as well, like Al Corbett, will be on next series. So well done. Eric Madeley is ding of the day. Did I do that? I did. Oh, well done. Congratulations. Now, don't forget you can call us at any point. 07956 233 726. Didn't get a chance with writing the new song. To work out the golden watt. Eric, you'll be pleased to know that Casimir has given me the information on how to play the golden watt. And it requires the duck. Did Casimir try to name the duck Deirdre, which I didn't think, it didn't look like a Deirdre because it's a man. But, 2020. And it involves a rubber band. We're just trying to improve on the system because, to be honest, Kaz thought of a thing which was a little bit naff. But there it's okay. It's okay, but I think we can do better. I don't think we should settle for quite what he said. We're quite close with it. Okay, let's go for another top game on the World of What lockdown show, the furloughed show. I guess this is for a lot of people that are furloughed now, because some people have gone back to work. Some people have gone back to work. I know. I can't believe it. So here we go. Let's go. Right. What did he want? Yes, what did he want? Right, okay, thank you. Right, what to do what? This is where I have a rhyme, and you have to have a super what with what I'm thinking. If you can work out what I'm thinking and have the super what, you get the big bonus triangle of triumph today. So, Watty spotted it's been raining today. He was very proud of his powers of observation. Watty is good at spotting things. The other day, when looking through his swimming goggles in the pool, whilst underwater, he thought he spotted a what or a Wattity Watt. So what could it have been? He thought he spotted in the pool. Any ideas? What could it be? What's their Wattity Watt today? Any ideas? Yes, anyway. So, any ideas? Watty spotted it had been raining today. He's very proud of his powers of observation. Watty's good at spotting things. The other day, when looking through his swimming goggles in the pool, whilst underwater, he thought he spotted a what or a Wattity Watt. What could it be? Is it is it what? Oh, they're coming in thick and fast. Let's get. I don't want to miss one out. Okay. Roxy says, is it an umbrella? And she also then another thought about a shark. Simon Cooper's gone for a fish. A fish in the pool. A fish in the pool, yeah. Rob Farr said, what about a shark? Like Jaws and everything. Yeah, go fins. It could have been that. What about a pike? I thought you were going to say a pork pie, but there we go. Was it a goldfish, says Rob Farr, or what about a shark, thought Janet as well. Lottie says, what about Mrs. Watt? Lady Watt? Yes, she's really got into this thing where we're doing with the bungee. We've got the bungee on the swimming pool. We've attached a bungee thing to the shed. And that is the bungee is the right length, and so you can swim like the clappers and go nowhere. And an Olympic swimmer's done this in New York and won gold medals from it. And this is what Lady Watt is now doing every day. She's in the swimming pool, and with the bungee attached to her waist, and off she goes. Bam, 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 bam. I've tried it a few times, but it pulled my shorts down. And Samantha next door was watching over the fence at the time, and she got a little bit too excited. But there you go. Is it his underpants? So Watty was good at spotting things. The other day, he went looking through the swimming goggle, went through.
was looking through his swimming goggles in the pool whilst underwater, and he thought he spotted a what or a Wattity Watt. Is it a Duncan Goodhue, says Janet Widdowson. Is it a deep sea diver? Roxy says, is it a piranha fish as well? Piranha fish. No, it's not. Is it a motor pike? Very good, Eric. Very good. Thank you. Is it the underside of the ferry? Underside of the ferry? Are you hinting? So is it the underside of the ferry? What's the ferry news today?
Your attention, please. This announcement is for passengers with vehicles on deck 7 only. That's car drivers, motorcyclists and cyclists with vehicles on deck 7 only.
Yes.
You may now proceed to your vehicles.
No, so it wasn't the underside of the ferry. What could it be? Would it be a fly? So Rob Farr's going for submarine. Roxy Wilson is going for coral. Because of course my daughter's called Coral, and there could be coral in the sea because it's like amazing. Okay, is it a snowflake? Is it his trunks floating around? What about a goat? Now, that's a good answer, Lottie. I do quite like that answer, and I wish I'd have thought of that because that would be more random than the answer that I've got here. Rob Farr's going for Titanic, no, tadpoles. Janet is going for Titanic. And Sally Wilson is going for, old reference here, Jacques Cousteau. Well done. I didn't realise that you went so far back, but there we go. Congratulations. So anybody, right, let's just do a final run on this one. What he spotted, it's been raining today. He's very proud of his powers of observation. What is good at spotting things the other day when looking in through his swimming goggles in the pool whilst underwater, he thought he spotted a what or a Wattity Watt. And was it Rob Farr saying Lord Lucan, which is a very, very good answer. And Janet Widdowson is going for pineapple. Now, one of these answers could be right. One of them could be, well, a lot of them are going to be wrong, obviously, but one of them could be right. Now, there was a lot of controversy yesterday over our song yesterday, but hopefully we've sorted that out today. We've absolutely fine. Notice the Periscope man, whoever he was called, he hasn't come back because he's upset already. What's the answer? Anyone got it right? Let's try and find a drum roll and see if we can find the right answer, because somebody has got it right, I can tell you here. And I think this was the first. I think we've only had one of these so far. I did quite like Michael Carthy's shark and fish and goldfish, and I did like Sharon Davis. Sharon Davis came in there. It was very good. Roxy. Underpants was good. Piranha was very good. Deep sea diver, and also Duncan Goodhue was very good indeed. And the answer we are looking for today is not a stick of rhubarb, not a pineapple, it's not Lord Lucan, and it wasn't Titanic. But it wasn't a goat, Lottie, either. It was, are you ready for this? Yeah, hold a minute. Stop.
Oh, yeah, this is...
It was, are you ready? Okay. A submarine! Rob Farr, with his new haircut, has got a submarine. Well done. And it was a simple one. Doesn't have to be rude, you know. So he gets the Triangle of Triumph. If only we can find it. We'll put it down here somewhere. To be honest, when I throw them down in the show, I never see them again. And I got no... Oh, here it is. Okay. Don't panic, we got it here. So Rob Farr in Germany land. You got it right. Triangle of Triumph for saying a submarine. Congratulations. You've got the Triangle of Triumph today. Wasn't a stick of rhubarb. I really wish I'd have thought of a goat. I would have been very happy with that answer, even though it would have taken a long time to get that unless Lottie was here, because Lottie's very good at this game. Right, well done. Congratulations. Don't forget, if you just joined us today, new exciting news. We do have on the show today a new lockdown song, which is called We're Not in Lockdown Around the World. Is what it's called, because it appears we're not in lockdown anymore. And here's some things that you're now allowed, is the clever new lyric with a whole new list of things that we are now allowed to do whilst we're not in lockdown, but we are in some social distancing situation area, as you know. Would that be a U-boat in Germany, a submarine? Very good point, Eric Madeley. And there you go. Glad to see that we're staying with the times. No, but thank you very much. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, it's time for another game.
Let's play I Spy.
Let's play I Spy.
I spy
With my little eye, something beginning with W. Something beginning with something beginning with something beginning with W. Look
around and
what can you see? Something that begins with W. Any ideas? We're looking for something beginning with W in the studio. Hello to Marge, who's with us, by the way, today, and Eric and Janet and Rosie and Roxy, all with us, of course, today. And if you are, okay. So, by the way, Rob Farr says you're right, Eric, with your submarine thing. Okay, was it yellow? What, the submarine? No, it wasn't, actually. It wasn't yellow. It wasn't a stick of rhubarb either. Right, so, thank you very much, sir. I like your Beatles reference. Right, so, start in the studio. Now, this is difficult. This is more difficult for viewers to the Great Yorkshire Radio show, 9 p.m. every night, because they can't see the studio like you can on the TV version of this, which is exactly the same as the radio version with the pictures. So we're looking for something beginning with W. Andy Wayne has come back to the show. Andy Wayne has come back to the show. Welcome back, Andy Wayne. Good to know you're here. There are people that come in and out of this show, from time to time. It's been quoted as, by important people, strangely addictive. Strange, that's what we are. So we're looking for something that begins with W on I Spy today. Again.
Let's play I Spy.
Yeah. I spy with my little eye something beginning with W. W.
Something beginning with
Something beginning with something beginning with W. I don't know how she sang W to scam. I'm a bit of an expert at scamming because I'm a top songwriter now, of course. Right, let's have a look who's got the first thoughts we got coming in on this one. Right, is it the Wheel of Watt, says Lottie. Is it the What Is T-shirt? Behind is the What Lockdown 2020 T-shirt, as made by Charles Good. Well, he didn't make it. He paid a company to do it, but thank you very much. Is it a wardrobe, says Simon. Is it What Is T-shirt? Well, Lottie says a wardrobe behind me as well. Is it a well? A well, says Mandy. A well? Okay. Do I need to know about the well? Because I might fall in it, Mandy. Okay, well, keep thinking about it. What is it? Watty beans. Is it Watty beans? It could be beans. You never know. It could be Watty baked beans. What?
Hey, Mum.
Watty beans.
What's for tea?
What's for tea? It's what's baked beans.
Just open the can and warm them up.
Yeah.
They're ready in
Mandy says, is it what's baked beans? What's baked
It's
beans?
what's baked beans. They're really great,
Yeah.
but they make your undies whiffy.
Yeah.
All we want is what's baked.
What's baked beans?
Give me Watts's baked beans. Give me Watts's baked beans.
Yeah.
They're made with ease and topped with cheese. They're Watts's baked beans.
No, it isn't. It's not What's His Baked Beans. Is it Walls? Because Mandy says you got some of them in the room, obviously. What about WD-40? The WD-40 is still there. It's been there for a long time in case of emergency. Is it a warm-looking paraffin lamp? Careful with that one. It is quite warm looking today, isn't it? Yes. No, it's because it's got something in front of that paraffin lamp today, which is new. David Leon's come back and he says, is it wine? Wine. No, this is not wine. This is rum, dark rum. We were drinking this the other day, but that was a Sunday special because it got Mandy a bit squiffy because she was drinking every time I drank, and she can't handle her drink as much as me. Okay, it's not a warm paraffin lamp in that case. Is it the world, says Michael Carthy? Is it a water bottle full of fresh air, says Janet Widdowson? Of course, this is from this. This is the James Watt bottle of Royal Wedding Day air from what are the names again? Harry and Meghan. That's how easy to forget, isn't it? Okay, but and we got on the day and we're selling for inflated prices. That's the last bottle of Royal Wedding Day air a couple of years ago now. What a beautiful day that was as well. Is it a world, says Michael Carthy? No, it's not the world. Mandy had the same sort of idea on that one. What could it be? It's not wine. Is it the world globe? Is it a wedge? No one spotted this actually. Have they? Oh well, they have. They just checking it out. I think we got a winner on this. Okay, and yeah, who's going to get it right? It's exciting news. Exciting news coming in. Someone's got the I Spy right, and it goes to Lottie Lee, who spotted the walkie-talkie, which is a new thing up there. It's quite in the shadows there, but you can see that. There, that is a walkie-talkie. walkie-talkie up there. You see, I can't. As Casimir has always told me, I mustn't show my bottom to the screen. But it is a walkie-talkie. There we go. Walkie-talkie. There. Breaker, 19, call in the kitchen. There's a kitchen here. Can you send up 3 coffees and a banana? Over. It's like a ventriloquist act, but probably not quite as good. That's the idea. Yes, hello, yes, can you hear me? Okay, breaker, 19, rover, over. Okay, thank you. I've got a rubber duck. I've got a rubber duck with me. Okay. Sally's Bloomers. I think did they say that on Walkie Talkies a lot? I think they do. Yes. Hey, welcome along. Yes. No, we're in the secret location. You need to come in here before he goes mad. Right. There you go. That's Walkie. Well done, Lottie. You get the symbols, don't you? You can find the symbols. They're down here. So Lottie Lee, Western Superman. Well done, Lottie. You got the symbol of superiority goes to Lottie Lee. Fantastic. There we go. Was it a wedge? Lottie's very, very excited about it. Did you have AV? I got no idea what Simon Cooper is on. Sometimes Simon Cooper is on a different planet. In fact, we don't know where viewers are. Simon Cooper could actually be on a different planet. We're not quite sure. Did you have CB radio back in the day? Okay. What? Breaker, 19. So you break it up. No, I didn't. Because they were illegal. When it was illegal. 10-4, good buddy, said David Lee, and it's bringing out the. Is that what you say? 10-4, good buddy. I've got a rubber duck on my tail. Right. So what else? What other big phrases in walkie-talkie land? Okay. Okay. Hello. That's it. Over. This is a proper walkie-talkie. I've got a license to ride this, and as we live in the village, if I put the walkie-talkie on, it's got no batteries in at the moment. You don't get to talk to anybody because there's nobody else on it apart from the odd farmer who's talking to his mate down the road. Okay, thank you. Breaker 19. This is Rubber Duck. Smokey is close behind. Thank you. Yeah, this is not particularly good for the radio audience to be me talking into a walkie-talkie. I'm just saying, okay, Janet, okay, because I know this is a TV show and we got TV here and everything, and big cameras and lights and way. But on the radio, they don't know I'm holding a walkie-talkie, so that's lost on them, okay. And thank you to Rob Farr, and he's put the old Roger joke on there. What's your handle, James? Okay, is it lockdown? Lockdown? It could be Watto. I don't know. You've got to have a different name, haven't you? Okay, I don't know. Okay, sexy man here. Okay, that's it. Right, let's move on. It's time to move on. Okay, let's move on now. Okay, because we've got things to do. It's time to do another top game on World of Watt, the We're Still Here show. Janet did think of a name for it, the Furlough show, because this is for people that still aren't going back to work. Okay. Oh, the news has gone in on my phone. Right, let's try and find another song. Let's try the song. Got my cable here, and you're going to love this. This is good. This is a really good game. This one. Don't forget, if you've not heard the new version of the lockdown song, "We're Not in Lockdown Around the World." It's not been released yet. This is an exclusive worldwide first play on this show today. So we'll play it before the end of the show. And here we go. Right. Let's go with Keep It Under Your Hats. So, Eric's Cornish pasty, please. Don't worry. I've still got my marbles. I've not lost them. Right. You'll like this. This is good. This is a good thing. Okay, here we go. Right. It only just fits on my head, this. I've got a hat, and you have to know, it's called Keep It Under Your Hat. Well, I've got something under my hat, and we're keeping it under it. But what is under my hat today? Any ideas? Okay. We're not all on furlough, James, though, James. Oh, good point, Roxy, because you're working while you're watching whilst working. Is it an avocado? Okay, is it an avocado? David Leon. No, I'm watching on the computer. Yeah, not on the furlough, thanks. Right, what is it? Any ideas? What could it be under my hat today? Your task is to try and guess what's under my hat. This is an edible item. Oh, there you go. Thank you. An edible item under my hat. Is it broccoli? Broccoli. Simon Cooper says, and some of us are not on furlough and have been following the show during lunch break throughout. Thank you very much, Simon Cooper. Is it a loaf of bread? Because Rob says it only just fits on, doesn't it? It doesn't fit in there very well. So what could it be? Is it a scuba mask, says Sally Wilson? No, it's not. I've got to keep my head quite still because there's quite a lot of this under my hat. It's quite heavy, to be honest, quite a heavy thing to put under my hat. And it's quite good for my neck muscles, I would think. It's an edible thing. You wouldn't eat just one of these. You'd eat a number of these at one go. And it sounds like you're quite a rich person from a hot country. I've given it away, haven't I? Is it an avocado, says Janet. What about David Leon says melon? Lovely spelling of melon as well. That's a new. Is it grapes, says Rosie? Or what about... Is it tomato? Andy Wayne, still as mad as a hatter. Love it. Andy Wayne, welcome along, who's been with it. I think he came once before, but wasn't quite sure about the whole thing. Has come back and it's still going. I can't believe it. You know, we're on, this is about our 65th show now, by the way. I counted it up the other day. Is it a pineapple? Don't put a pineapple under your hat, Rob, because they got spiky bits in, and it really does hurt. I tried it the other day. Is it strawberries? No, it's not Turkish Delight either. David Leon says, is it olives? Simon thought it was Turkish Delight. So this item is an edible item under my hat, and it sounds like I'm a rich person from a warm country. Okay, is it lettuce? Says Lottie. Is it light cheese? No. Okay, take the clue. What you need to do is take the big clue. We've got a big clue here coming up. This is a big clue. Bruce Davis is with us as well. Just come into the show. Don't worry, Bruce. We got the new lockdown show song. We're not in lockdown around the world coming up. Before the end of the show here, you're going to love it. So I've got something edible under my hat, and it sounds like I'm a rich person from a hot country. Asparagus. It's not asparagus. Does that follow any of the clues, Rob, or are you just making it up as you go along? It's his new haircut, you know. It's really affecting. Okay, let's see if we can find a winner. I think we're going to find a winner. Let's get it. Okay, look at this. Okay, look at this. Sally Wilson's going for mangoes, but with the right answer. And we say congratulations to, are you ready for this? It's not raisins, no. Sultanas. Oh, sultanas, you see, look at that. Sultanas was the answer. Well done. And it means, Simon, very, very exciting news from Simon, because you get the whistle of woohoo. There we go. Look at that. And you're going to, there you go, very musical. So well done. Sultanas was the answer, and Simon Cooper is the big winner here on the show today. Now, we're still working out how to do the Golden Watt, which is a new game we've invented. Casimir Engine has come up with an idea for it, which is okay, and it involves knocking the duck off the stack of food on top of the sign, and we quite like that, and we think we're going to go with that general idea. So the goal that we will have to knock the duck off on maybe the lemon off the lemon, the James Watt Show lemon. There we go. Look at that, James Watt Show lemon, not available in any shop. But a lovely promotional item from years ago. So what we got? Okay, well done, Simon. Roxy says well done, because I think that's a nice thing to do, isn't it? Simon's at work, by the way. Right, we have don't forget, we have the lockdown show, which is called We're Not in Lockdown Across the World, coming up. And here's some things that are now allowed, which very nearly rhymes. It rhymes enough for me. Anyway, okay. Have the Sultanas just arrived off the ferry? Says Chris Berry. The Sultana, I'm sure there's a lot of Sultana jokes in there, but we had the ferry earlier on. The ferry is still, we had the ferry earlier on, Chris. They're still getting off, okay? Well,
your attention, please. Yeah. This announcement is for passengers with vehicles on deck 7 only. That's car drivers, motorcyclists, and cyclists with vehicles on deck 7 only.
Right, what else?
You may now proceed to your vehicles.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay,
we'd also like to advise passengers with children to be extra careful when on the car decks.
Yes.
And please do not start your engines until advised to do so by ship staff.
There we go. Okay.
I asked my dentist which cleans better, an electric toothbrush or a manual one.
It's actually the one I use myself.
Oh, what's this?
But don't just get
Don't
any
forget to
one.
brush your teeth,
Get one
kids.
inspired by dentists.
What?
Must be something to do with the pro bit.
I didn't even know they made a toothpaste. Don't you?
I asked my dentist which cleans better, an electric toothbrush or a
I
manual
know
one.
how to keep my
Got
body
that.
healthy.
Yeah.
She said definitely electric.
This
She
is a
said
manual one.
definitely electric. She
Is that
said
no good then?
definitely electric. I
Just
asked my dentist
yeah.
which cleans better, an electric toothbrush or a manual one.
Yeah.
And it's not just me that's
Oh.
noticed. My teeth do feel way cleaner.
Yeah.
Must be something to do with the pro bit.
It must be.
With a round brush head.
Yeah, no,
And it's not
round.
just me that's noticed.
No, okay.
And it's not just me that's noticed.
Yeah, I didn't even know they
I
made
know how to
toothpaste.
keep my body healthy.
Yeah.
And it's not just me that's noticed.
Yeah.
Must be something to do with the pro bit.
Oh, yeah, we've got the idea. Think about it. Don't forget to brush your teeth, kids. What do I say? Great Dire Straits song. Says Rob. Bruce Davis says, sorry I've arrived late. Thank you for the mention on BBC Radio Oxford the other day. I actually got the year right. Okay, and what's looking forward to hearing the lockdown song. Very excited about that. Okay, what's this? Chris Barry. I was running at the time. Okay, and what's it? I'm on deck 5 and still waiting to get off the ferry. Janet says, I know it's a terrible thing, isn't it? Right, let's do another top game, and this is the big one today, and this is appropriate to today, I think. So let's find a trumpet. This is called Blow Your Horn. And this is where I have a trumpet and you have to work out what song. Is that Lottie speaking about the toothbrush? No, it's the woman off the Oral-B TV adverts. There's that TV, people, dentists on TV, always very attractive. Spotted that. Very, very attractive people. Only women are dentists on TV. It's a law. And they're also a little bit smug. I'm just saying. Right, here we go. Let's go. Right, that's working. All right, I've got three notes on the trumpet. Don't need the third one at all. That's just a spare. I'm expert enough just to use the first two, which is a lovely thing to do. What song am I playing on the trumpet? Here we go, kids. This is it. You have to name the song. The reason it's difficult is not because of my playing ability. It's because these songs are normally done on guitars and keyboards and rarely on a trumpet. So here we go. There we go. What's that song? Pretty darn easy. I think that one. Here Comes the Rain again. Your rhythmic Simon Cooper got in for it straight away because I said it was kind of appropriate to today. Okay, but no, not the answer. Okay. Any ideas what that song is? I am playing expertly on the trumpet. It's a big hit song, an oldie. But what is the song I'm playing again? Is it Sitting on the Dock of the eBay? Says Rob Farr. No, it's not that. I'm afraid. No, but it's a classic song. I don't want to give too many clues away because it's unfair on the people that are just listening to the song, isn't it? And that's the way to do it. Okay. Okay, what could it be? Is it not singing on them? Is it Raining Men? Says Roxy Wilson. Janet Wilson Widdowson had the same idea. It's not Singing in the Rain, says Chris Barry. And is it Baby Shark? Baby Shark? It's not Baby Shark either, I'm afraid. We have a sort of Baby Shark is based on a song called Baby Potato.
Baby potato, do 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 do. Baby potato, do 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 do.
No, it's not that.
Baby potato, do 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 do. Baby potato.
Any more again?
Sweet potato, do 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 do. Sweet potato, do 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 do. Sweet potato, do 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 do. Sweet potato.
So it's not the answer, I'm afraid. So what? What could that song be? Is it My Umbrella? Sally Wilson says. What about It's in the Rain in Spain? Was that rain? The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane. Is it My Umbrella? Chris Berry says it sounds like Uma Paloma Blanca again. No, we don't even want to go to that thing yesterday because there was a near scandal on the show yesterday when we got a Combine Harvester song mixed up with Uma Paloma Blanca, and we nearly came to fisticuffs. We nearly get the walkie-talkie out and say, 10-4, get me out, real good buddy. But we didn't have to do that. Right, so it's not Ice Baby. So it's a song about, a lot of people think it's about the weather. It's not about the weather. It's about, is it Travis, Why Does the Rain Always Rain on Me? Bruce is going for the weather idea. Not about the weather. It's about something about me. and about what I do with the thought that there's a new lockdown song available to listen to in just a moment on this show. Singing in the Rain is the wrong answer, so... See, I can do the whole tune. I can do the whole thing. What could it be? Is it Stepping Out, says Roxy Wilson. Is it Walking on Sunshine, she says as well. No, it's not that. It's not Singing in the Rain. It's not Ice Ice Baby. So it's a song about someone who is very good at making hit music. And when you make hit music, people around you, your friends, your contemporaries, even strangers, will do this because you wrote a beautiful thing. Is it a walk in the park, says Rob Farr. Eric Maidley's going for a Video Kill the Radio Star. Thank you very much. Hello to Elizabeth Bennett, who's just come in on the show as well. Thank you very much. Is it that well-known rock standard, We're Not in Lockdown Anymore? No, it isn't, actually, but you stand by, Chris, because Chris writes songs, and he actually, people in the olden days, used to go and see him do gigs, before when we were allowed to go out. And so he knows about songwriting, and he's written an album and everything. We've got an album here. Okay, look at this. It's still there. Okay, Chris Berry, Long Hard Road. Very good indeed. You can get it on the internet, no doubt, I would think. Okay, I'm not hiding it, Chris. It's just that there's nowhere to put it in the studio. Because is it Praise You? Janet Widdowson is saying, is it I write the songs? I write the songs. You know what, that Barry Manilow song? Okay, I write the songs, and let's listen. Okay, go. You know what? It's the right answer. There we go. I write the songs was the answer. And Janet Widdowson, you are right. You get, look at that. Let's put that down there. You get the glockenspiel of gargantuanity if I can find the thing. Here we go. Go. Well done, Janet. Congratulations. You win. You win that, okay? You win the glockenspiel of gargantuanity. Wasn't Praise You. Rob Farr thought it was Copacabana, and Praise You. Another cracking show. Thank you very much indeed, Roxy. We need to do a thing, okay? World of What? We're still here, okay? Show. To be honest, it's got a bit squiffy since Olga Corbett did the jump. There we go. Okay. Show. Okay, and right, it's time for the moment of truth. This is where we play the new lockdown song. This is called We're Not in Lockdown Around the World, and here's some things that are now allowed, which kind of works okay from my point of view. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow. We should team up with Billy and cut a CD. Yeah, Billy Gibbons. You should team up with Billy and cut a CD. I thought that's a good idea, Rob. Thank you very much. You had a haircut and everything. Right, let's play the song. And this is it, the new lockdown song. And so here we go. First ever worldwide play, apart from one play at the beginning of the show, of course. And this is very, very exciting. And I will catch you tomorrow. Thank you very much to the gang at Great Yorkshire Radio. This is on air every night at 9 p.m. with that as a replay. And we're live on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. World of What, James Watt. We're still here. Whatever it is called show, the lockdown show is here. Have a good day. And here's the new version of the old song. Here we go.
We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that you're now allowed. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. You can go out with a mate, even have an arm's length date. You could make a new face mask, show off your hair, make friends gasp. You could have a ride on a bike, go boating with my mate Mike. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. Play tennis with new balls. You can hide them up your smalls. Go for a walk in a big field, away from others. Keep them peeled. Go to work if you must. Sing this song if you want to bust. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. You could get on a quiet bus or try an elephant with a tusk. Stay at home, stay alert. Eat 5 pies in your yurt. You could show off your lovely tan. Do it right, you'll get a new fan. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. Have a picnic in a circle. Share a chat with your Aunt Myrtle. Play some golf in loud pants. Watch some news, have some rants. Buy up loads of extra flour. Bake a cake every hour. We're not in lockdown across the world. Here's some things that are now allowed. Go fishing for some pike. Go to work on your bike. Head for a day to the coast, then come home for a roast. You could use your friend Small Lou, but be dead quick, do a 1, not a 2. We're not in lockdown across the world. There's some things that are now allowed. We're not in lockdown across the world. There's some things that are now allowed.